Hey there, we're Krystal and Eric, corporate remote workers, Airbnb photographers, and now full-time van lifers. We like traveling off the beaten path and finding hidden gems along the way. If you like that too, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. And come along with us today as we post a video every day for our first 30 days in the van. What's up, guys? We got carpet and walls and doors put in our van. Isn't it cool? We have a very important video for you today.
It's actually critical to our entire life in the van, and in no way, shape, or form am I mentally prepared to do this.
Me neither, but we're gonna do it. It is the van life minimalist wardrobe video. We're gonna take you through our philosophy, our structure, our attempt to cram all of our favorite clothes for every season down to one capsule wardrobe to be in the van.
And I'm terrified because we are pretty good with minimalism in terms of belongings, but we live by the philosophy that you don't get rid of things that you love and use, and we both love and use clothes and fashion and seasonal fashion all the time. So this is not an easy category.
Nothing to it, but to do it, let's go get rid of all of our clothes.
Ooh, okay. So the good news is that we slowly have been working our way into this, and we broke this down into like a multi-step process because that's just how our brains work. So the first step of just figuring out what the heck to bring, step one, go into your closet, go into your drawers, and just take out everything that you love. It's across categories. So what do you wear when you're just going out to grab something to eat? What's your favorite thing to wear when you're going to the gym? Don't think about what it's used for. Just grab all your favorite stuff and throw it into one area.
And you're gonna wanna get it all because you don't wanna be going back to your closet and finding, oh, there's that piece. Once you start building that capsule out and then it gets away from you and it just piles on and on, you're gonna have to compare everything against everything.
So me, I'm a little extra. I'm a very visual person, and so I took it a step further, and after I picked out all of my favorite things, I either took pictures of them or took pictures of them from online, and I put them into one page.
Looks like you also might be the creepiest teenage boy in history.
Oh my god! What that helped me do was really look at everything in one place but in a smaller size and kind of move things around and make sure that I can make outfits out of everything. It really helped me as a visual person where I didn't necessarily want like all my stuff out over the next couple of weeks. I wanted to just kind of figure it out on the computer.
So now that you have all of your favorite clothes laid out, next step is to identify the situations that you will actually need clothes for. So for me, these are situations such as chilling, going around town, working, and hiking/working out. And identifying those categories is going to help you match those clothes to those situations that will come up frequently enough for you to actually reach for that item of clothing. You don't want to bring your favorite thing that you almost never wear, because then that's just going to take up space in the van. You want to create the Venn diagram of what do I like versus what do I need on a regular basis, and then focus in on just those items.
And the categories also help you to see what can be used across categories, because as often as possible, you want to be reaching for the same clothes in that capsule way. Like, yeah, you might have 7 favorite pairs of pants, but do you really need 7 pairs of pants? But if I could bring a pair of pants that I also can wear to the gym and I can wear to hang out in, then that's going to be a win over a pair of pants that are like maybe super dressy and you can't do those things in.
As much as you can double up on the categories, that boosts the value of that item of clothing.
Value. We really work off data, huh?
Yeah, we're ROI of my pants. I wanted to make a little programming note here that while this process is simple, it is by no means easy. Wouldn't you say, Krystal?
It takes a lot of brain power.
I just love to dress up so much.
I love clothes.
I love clothes!
Beyond making sure that you have enough coverage across all of your categories, the next step here is going to be to make sure that you don't have too much coverage in each of those categories. So for example, if you picked out 12 shirts that you really love and you pared that down to maybe 10 based on your categories, You're now going to want to say, do I really need 10 shirts though? And chances are you probably don't, especially if some of them are very similar. So the next step is going to be actually, again, laying all of these things out and seeing what can kind of sub for each other and paring down those duplicates.
And this is where mixing and matching really does come into play. If the item is multifaceted, can work with other items, fits into a strong color palette that you're seeing emerge, that is going to be more beneficial than something that stands out on its own that you're like, I wouldn't wear this with XYZ of my pants, this shirt. Well, then that's just going to sit in your van. You might not want to bring that at all.
Sounds like it's on the chopping block. You're just going to mix and match what works well together. And if you have one item that doesn't really tend to match, that one's gonna go.
And this can be really fun. This can be very surprising. You're like, oh, I love that shirt. I'm definitely gonna bring it.
Yeah.
And then you rank it against categories and you see it against other favorite shirts and you're like, I'm never gonna wear this. And you're like, oh no! And the very last step to prepare you for your capsule wardrobe is just to try it out.
For us, we've known that this has been coming for a year, so we've been slowly paring things down and trying to live out of a smaller wardrobe for that time.
I've literally packed up a capsule wardrobe and said, I'm only gonna touch these clothes for the next 2 months. Can I do it? And I thought that that was very helpful, and pressure testing it really helps you get an idea of like, I wish that shirt or this type of shirt was in this capsule, so that you can make adjustments so that you're not doing that on the fly on the road.
And on that note, 2 things that you may forget in a capsule very easily because they are not everyday wear. One is going to be something that can be dressed up. So we're going to be living out of our van and we have friends that are getting married. So it's not an everyday item, but you bet I'm throwing a dress in there that I can wear as a wedding guest. And you're going to be bringing some pantsuits. Pantsuits? What are they called for boys?
It's just suits.
Suits. Okay, and the second thing is going to be weather-related items. So specifically, like a rain jacket, but anything that kind of goes with that too. If you're setting off in the winter, but you plan on going somewhere warm, like bring a bathing suit. Just have one in the capsule because you never know what type of situation you're gonna end up in.
I straight up didn't have a rain jacket until a month ago.
In your life, he means in his life.
Yeah, just walking around sopping wet. I'm like, wow, now I have one of these. This is actually
it's pretty nice, right? Yeah.
It fits.
It fits. I had to expand into 2, but we kind of knew that was gonna happen. So you get a bigger container and I get 2 of these small containers.
It's unexpected, but it works out. I have this entire container for my clothes because my clothes are simply too big to fit up there.
They're just bigger than mine. You're a foot taller than me.
What am I supposed to do? And I can't get changed on the bed. I've tried and I've knocked my head over and over. I can't even stand fully on here, man.
I honestly am very impressed with what we did, and I do think we're gonna minimize down as we live here.
This is only a start, but I feel really good that all of our clothes that we could need fit in this van.
Yeah.
And we followed our principles and we followed our hearts.
Ah!
So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. We have a ton of more van life coming. And let us know how you would minimize any tips that you may have. We'll take them
Give us
for
tips.
sure.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.